You may have heard the tale. After the countless Minecraft civilization experiments conducted by Ish, Magicum, and various other YouTubers, the long-awaited 1,000-player Minecraft civilization experiment has arrived. Friendships and alliances were born, as I took my place as Crown Prince, second in command of the mighty Snow Empire, Aculon. However, I would soon realize how flawed the nation and the world would become when corrupted by power. Living with only one life, change had to be made. This is that story of how change sparked a new world order.
I have news.
I've decided to put the plan into motion.
Are you sure? Many will doubt your presence, or even believe you're a ghost.
The Empire must run successfully. In my current position, it's best if I keep my location a secret from the rest of the Empire.
I'll hold a meeting with the Empire's administration and tell them that you're away. I'll be sure to let you know if anything drastic happens. Is there anything else of major concern?
Keep everyone in line. We can't let anything prevent our Empire from succeeding.
Right.
Contact me if there are any issues. I'll be here if you need me.
Good luck, Ilanila. And glory to Aculon.
Guys,
everyone quiet.
Stop!
Listen.
I'm trying to milk. I can get you like milk or an apple.
the issue at hand is that the quartermasters aren't able to keep inventory with the number of requests that the cohorts and citizens make. We also are receiving a lack of iron and other minerals, so we're forced to hand out gold armor to those who aren't even geared.
I've literally donated at least a stack of iron. Either inventory isn't being checked, or the other fucking mining cohorts aren't carrying the weight. It's bullshit.
My cohort has been mining and has donated a variety of resources, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, the builders have practically nothing. I guess we have some basic materials, but nothing special, as well as other building cohorts establishing foundations of buildings, and the castle now having a layout as well. We can begin full construction on that soon.
Absolutely. I've seen extremely great work. We just need to figure out the gear situation and make sure all citizens are armed now that mob rates will increase and the possibility of combat beginning soon.
I agree. I see us going in two possible directions. One is that we fully focus on resources and halt the majority of construction. Almost all cohorts focus on mining and agriculture, with some working on lumber for the castle and other builds.
I think we should go with that one, though it won't hurt to have one or two building cohorts finishing the roads while making tomorrow a heavy resource day.
You know, my cohort is extremely dedicated to building. We do really want to build that cathedral, though. But I think we can handle agriculture for another day.
The best decision would have Manhattan's and Zappy's cohorts, respectively, finish the roads and begin full construction on the castle, since they already have been doing majority of the building.
Are there certain techniques mining cohorts should try if they haven't been successful as Nemoids?
I think it'd be best if we had separate mining cohort doing multiple mining strategies. Though our way, personally, is very successful. The only problem is that my cohort is low in numbers due to some accidents, which I did not cause at all.
Right. We'll have additional members soon, meaning I can move new ones to you, or I can transfer citizens in existing cohorts, so don't worry about cohort count.
Wait. What do you mean by new members?
The Empire will soon expand further into the Snow Island. Of course, with the agreements of all existing nations. A few factions have even been quite eager to join us, while the others are insisting on becoming co-partners or governors.
If I might comment, if we plan on possibly expanding or developing the Empire, shouldn't we have an emperor, or at least an internal leader?
Well, if we're going by ranking, Ender's acting emperor, since Elanilo is still away.
That may be true. However, I cannot act as emperor right now. I have too many ongoing disputes and diplomatic issues to handle, as well as organizing cohort duties. I'm practically doing majority of the background work. Instead, another baron or duke should perhaps become the nation's figurehead, especially one that inspires others and can lead the empire.
Well, there are other dukes such as Trapex, Turntap, and Turkey. Though Turkey in particular have been leading and organizing extremely effectively. There are, however, a few barons that I do believe hold leadership qualities, such as Canary, Manhattan, and not to be arrogant, but I do believe I possess some of these qualities as well.
Now, I have worked with many of the cohorts and Ender, respectively. You all have been doing an amazing job, each one own. I think many here can take leadership, though. We shouldn't have to argue over it.
I agree, and that's why I think you should, Turkey. We've progressed in construction mainly because of our motivation in getting this castle built, but also because of the direction and leadership that you have provided.
I agree. I as well strongly believe Turkey should be emperor. Turkey has been incredibly hardworking and really deserves this.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Sounds good.
You've been extremely vocal, Turkey. I believe many of us have faith in your leadership.
Thank you all. I'm greatly honored. I'll be sure to succeed, and I promise not to let any of you or the Empire down.
Then it's decided. Let's get started then.
The fields are looking great so far, farming team. Keep it up. Now, mining team, let's remember, these resources are for everyone.
Hey, fishing team, once you're out of storage for all the fish, donate them to the quartermasters and we'll get you set up with another cohort.
Building team, I am loving the structure so far. Keep building.
Great job on the building, but if you can, please help Soggy with the cathedral.
Hey, could be worse. Could be giving them to the knights.
Alright, so what's up?
So, I met with several other cohort members and high-ranking officials who seem to be under the impression that the leaders want to spread their control across the whole Snow Island.
I've seen the same. I appreciate everything that we've built for this empire. In fact, the only reason we're even meeting like this is because of the recent conspiracies.
I know, but there are countless citizens out there who don't believe we'll actually stay peaceful. We need to ensure that the Empire is in trustworthy hands and can maintain their promises. How are we doing resource-wise? Are we meeting our demands, and have we met anyone trustworthy in the process?
Well, this isn't necessarily relevant. However, I do just want to point out once that I may have lost a few members. It wasn't my fault, just some mining issues. Look at my main point. I really need more members because Gecko is barely managing at this point.
I have an idea. I've been thinking about for, well, a while. Merges. In this case, we could possibly merge Nemui's cohort with Canari's, I feel Canary may join us, though I do expect he may be extremely committed to Aculon. I imagine if I merge these two cohorts, we may merge more and increase connections within Aculon.
That would actually be perfect. If you merge Nemoy's cohort with Canary, and merge some of our cohorts with each other, like Bernie and Annan,
Yeah, we would probably be able to convince more members if both the Barons and the Lords were already on the same page. I think this will work in our favor, and also, in return, help Aculon gather resources.
I've seen the builders obtain 0 gear, or food. Mainly the knights absorb the majority of the resources. I myself could only gather a few pieces of bread from the quartermasters.
Exactly. I've seen our resources, and they've just been taken and stored and given to high-ranking members of knights. Oh, and by the way, anything that with the Seth hyphen dude?
The Seth Citadel, to my knowledge, is doing pretty well progress-wise. They're making connections with the other jungle nations right now. Some nations already hate them, though some are willing to work with them at the moment.
Hey, hate to interrupt, but we should probably end the meeting here. Though, keep in mind to watch any action everyone does, and observe anyone that you think might be willing to join us.
For now, we keep this on the down low. Manhattan and the other builders will continue with the castle. Anon and Zoffers will merge with Bernie and Kanuki. Nemoi, you will merge with Canary, and I'll merge a few other cohorts just to make us not look suspicious or connected.
Last thing, we could probably consider other nations outside the Snow State, such as the Plains State.
Other nations? Does anyone know anyone?
Well, there are some.
Floppa. What, you dingus? Guess what? Yeah, stop. Chill. My guy. I legit have something to say, though. It's about entering that spy thing.
Or what? Are the Knights gonna hunt us down?
No, you dumbass. He wants us to find more people to gain trust with and stay alive. There's also more information telling us not to return directly to Aculon and to contact Sidefall and join them.
We're already with Sidefall, though.
I know, but I think we should talk to Sidefall. Ender wouldn't have mentioned Sidefall if he wasn't involved or a friendly ally.
I mean, true, but isn't Sidefall a snitch?
I doubt it, though. I was sent another letter by Drew to head to Snow once we can. I thought Ender gave Drew and Knight's orders. A little odd that they contradict each other, but whatever.
Maybe something happened. Let's just talk with Sidefall and see if anything happened with them.
Yo, Floppa, Wobfit, what you guys need?
Ender contacted Floppa and I.
Oh, let's take this inside. So, what did he message you?
He sent a message saying to just stay alive until he can reach us and to not depend on Aculon. He also wants us to join UPS for an unspecified reason, although we're already with you guys, so yeah.
Huh, I got contacted by Seth with a similar message, though it involved UPS allying with them.
If we were contacted by both of them at a similar time, then that probably means that Seth and Ender are working together and they may be planning something.
Well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
I think something happened at Aculon, or there's some sort of threat rising and they need backup. I can't think of any other reason right now.
We've been with Ender for a long while, though. If we had to choose a side, I'd go with Ender, especially if the Seths are involved. But I also want to kill a good amount of Aculon citizens, so it's a win-win.
I think it's too early for sides to be chosen, or for there to be a major conflict anytime soon. You should respond though.
We might as well if we're already working with Ender. And again, the Seths are chill.
Yeah, let's just do it.
We will ally with Seth and Ender. I should notify the rest of UPS, but we're in a bit of a conflict right now with some other Plains nations. We'll focus here first, then support them if they need us.
How are we doing resource-wise?
Not bad. Hope the others are just having some luck.
Yeah, our section has a good amount of iron, but found a ton of diamonds in a cave. I'm gonna head back to my mining buddy. Good luck, and hopefully we find some more resources.
Yeah, see ya.
Nemoy, I've heard you don't like Aculon very well, and we're pretty good pals and all, so I wanted to be honest. I'm keeping the majority of the resources I mine and saving it for myself and anyone who needs it. Mainly because the resources we spend hours on mining just get put into chests and then distributed between the knights.
Never said I dislike Aculon. I just don't agree with some of its methods. I just felt robbed in a way. Look, before I officially joined Aculon, I had an enterprise called Gecko. It was a corporation that had big ambitions and it was a close community. But not all dreams come true. Long story short, I got in contact with Ember and we formed some type of deal. Anyway, I joined Aculon, so I basically ensured that I have some Gecko members that remained in Aculon. I lost the majority of my members though, and just became a Baron, and that orders other people around, reporting to the High Council.
I see. Look, man, I'll always stay committed. If I had a choice, I would help you for sure, instead of continuing with this empire. Besides, this place will be fine. I mean, look at its system. Sure, it's not fun or exciting, but it's practical. Quite frankly, the only reason I'm still going is because of you and Ender. What you two have done for me and our cohort have been a lot, and I admire it. Turkey's cool, I just don't grow attached to leaders.
Know what? At the end of the day, the usual Aculon meeting, meet me. I need it to inform you of some important information. I've been with you since the beginning and I trust you enough to keep this secret and possibly even join.
Join what?
Never mind that now, let's finish getting resources for our cohort, donate some of it to the quartermaster since I don't really feel like getting yelled at again.
Wow, this castle's turning out great.
Yep. We still have to detail the inside and also finish part of the towers, but other than that, this is fantastic.
Do you have anything else planned after we finish this amazing castle?
Not really. My main goal has been to finish the damn castle. But if there's one thing keeping me in Aculon, it would be this castle and the incredible structures we've already built.
Hey, I got some news. Turkey has decided to put more teams on building, so expect a lot more help.
Oh wow, really? That's great!
Absolutely. Maybe with the new help we'll have some time to get better gear and tools.
We finished the tower. Oh shit!
Oh, for fuck's sake. We could use those builders.
Ugh. You would think we'd find something other than coal and iron after 3 whole mining sessions.
Hey, we have 3 merge cohorts and 2 regular cohorts, all mining of course. Don't worry.
That's true, but they're working for everyone and making them decently geared. We need to be fully geared if they're going to take us seriously.
Yeah. Right now, our only offensive hope is to give the Knights the Black Lung.
Bernie, don't worry. We'll get the resources in time. We would already be dead if we were discovered.
Unless they're waiting just to make a spectacle out of us. I just hope by the end of this, everything works out and we're living on a nice, isolated island in the jungle, away from all hostile bodies. We can live out our lives. It's all we've ever wanted.
I'm sure you'll get that chance.
It's getting late. We should start heading up.
Alright, let's finish this trip and hope we find something.
Oh, the daily Aculon meeting starts in 15 minutes.
Why even show up? It's not like we don't already know what they're gonna say. It's always, you did a great job, everyone. Let's do it tomorrow.
Well, even if it's not important, we should still attend it. Mainly just to avoid suspicion. Let's meet with the rest of the gang first and let them know about our current resource situation.
I have important news, but before I inform any of you, did anything eventful happen today? Wait, why is your lord and melting here?
Oh, I told him about us. They don't know everything, so don't worry.
Bro! You can't just go around and recruit people. You need to talk to us first, or else we risk being discovered.
Relax. I only told Pixel about it. Why is there another guy here?
Oh, trust me, it's fine. He's in. I told him everything you told me. I wouldn't expose our cover if I didn't know his true intentions.
I'm fully in. Don't blame Pixel. I kind of questioned him after seeing him clearly hung up about something. We're chill anyways, you have nothing to worry about.
I don't care. You stand on no grounds for us to trust you both in the slightest. But now we're forced to work with two near-complete strangers.
Alright, that's enough. We shouldn't have to raise our voices. I'll accept this for now, and the rest of us will too. Since it's too late to back out now. But don't even think about doing this again. This kind of thing is way too risky. If anyone were to find out, we'd likely all be executed on the spot regardless of rank or status. Understand?
Fine. It won't happen again.
Moving on, I'll get right to the point. You're going to want to make the Aculum public meeting tonight. It's extremely important. For Turkey's sake, I'm not going to spoil it for you all. I'd like you all to hear it from him.
Is it that important?
Just head to the stage. They're about to start.
Fine, meet with the others. I'll run over to the quartermasters and donate some resources.
Is everything set?
Stage is set. I talked with some barons. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I heard it's serious.
Turkey is about to speak to the citizens regarding Elonilo returning and his current position within the Empire.
Ah, okay. I figured something like that was happening, since I heard Trapex will also make an appearance. He'll return to Aculon shortly after Elonilo.
That is true.
Hey, what happened to Turntap? That guy was a duke and in charge of the cartography project, but I haven't seen very much of him.
Yes, he was demoted by Turkey and I, with the approval of Elonilo, of course.
Alright. I guess someone will have to take his place then.
Am I ready to go?
All set. Majority of Aculon has gathered, as well as other snow nations.
Wish me luck. Citizens of Aculon, the end of this day marks the end of my time serving you as your emperor. It has been quite a journey serving you all, and it very well may be the best, if not one of the best things I have experienced in life. That being said, I am here to say one final piece as your emperor. Becoming duke and later appointed as emperor has been an absolute journey. Tomorrow our great emperor will end the spirits of Aculon. Although I may not be emperor much longer, the administration consists of the determined cohorts and divisions, the advisors and knights for protecting the empire. And last but certainly not least, the citizens of Aculon, all of you, the ones that make all of this hard work, all of this glorious empire that we built together possible. I would also like to thank the other snow nations for please join me in giving a moment of silence for all of the people we have lost. I hope that no more blood will be shed for this nation or the snow state, and that the new administration will continue to build this empire into something incredible. For now, I will remain as Duke, assisting the new administration. Elonilo, our empire, and Trapex, our duke, alongside with our new subdivision at the SGAS. Thank you all for being such an incredible community. I cannot be more proud of what I was a part of, and what I shall still be a part of, just simply in a different place. And with that, I say to you all, as my last message as Emperor of the Akulon Empire, glory to Akulon.
Alright everyone, gather as many resources as you can. We need this area cleared out.
Hey, Seth. Our tools are almost broken. We should probably head back soon. An individual claims to have sensitive information. He wishes to speak with you.
Right. How sensitive? Could not just be a lie.
Seems trustworthy. He mentioned specific information I haven't heard before.
I'm asking because I saw that Akulon spy loitering around.
Yeah, they've sent spies across multiple nations.
I've noticed. Seems like they're trying to intimidate us.
Sorry, Wait.
What on earth are you doing?
There's been a development. If it goes through, the jungle could break out into civil war.
Alright. Let's head inside and we'll go from there.
I bet he's just going in there to sit on his almighty throne of his.
Hey, he may be no turkey, but he is getting the job done.
I don't know. Defenses have been raised, and he's probably on edge with tensions rising in jungle and plains.
Olanilo is a great leader. It's just a different style we aren't used to. He still cares about this nation.
Wait, I'm sorry. Tensions in the jungle? I know there's a dispute and all, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Don't know. Sounds like a civil war is brewing within nations. Possibly the entire state at each other's throats.
Zane.
Hey, Bernie.
How are you? You're getting well geared, I see.
Yeah, things are getting heated and gotta be prepared. I've decided I'm ready to fully commit.
Are you sure? I know you want to be more of a pacifist, but being a part of this takes a lot of risk.
I'm ready.
Great. I'll be more than willing to introduce you to the board of directors.
Board of directors?
Yeah, the Bastion of Peace Council. It's not known to the public yet. Really, only people that are fully committed or were a part of the original team know of the council's existence.
How many are in? I thought it was just our cohort and a few select people that knew of its existence.
Not too many, and well, yes, but there are more than 2 cohorts fully involved. Citizens are joining, but very slowly. We're around 20 to 25 members right now, in regards to Aculon.
That's great. I should head back to resource management. I'll see you around, Bernie.
See ya.
Man, I think we'll be able to finish the castle today.
Do you think so? We haven't even started the iron shaft yet.
Okay, well, besides that, of course.
What's going on?
That's the raid bell. Are we under attack?
What's happening?
Apparently, Panteris is preparing for an attack right now. Lanirilla told everybody to barricade themselves in the castle, like right now.
What idiot in Pandaris would think it's a good idea to attack us right now?
I don't think we've even done anything to them.
Yeah, me neither. Nathan! How do we know it's Pandaris?
Apparently, a couple of Pandaris members were spotted towards the west.
Are we really locking down the whole nation over a couple of attackers? How do we even know they're hostile?
We don't. They haven't done anything other than embarrass all of Aculon with intimidation. It's ridiculous if you ask me.
There is no way they would actually think a few enemies would warrant this. Maybe we're missing something.
No idea. I'm not going to risk giving the Knights reason to put me on a list or something.
Good point. We'll come with you.
Everyone stay here. Make sure to check the door if anyone requests to come in.
What is going on?
I believe the Pandaris are attacking or sent scouts.
Really? I didn't see anyone from the top of the mountain.
Alanilo is in his bunker right now. He took as many as he could before the castle was populated with more of us.
I believe they're taking precautions, and I understand, but if it's all just a false alarm, then it makes us look like fools who can't be taken seriously at all.
Canary! Alanulo ordered us to stay here.
Enough of this. Our members could be dying and half the barons aren't even here.
Canary, you need to stand down and let the knights do their job. We shouldn't stop what is happening out there, whether it's violence or not.
Canary, wait!
There is no need to worry.
You bastard!
Drew! Is that Spider?
Shit. You don't know what you're doing to this kingdom! What the fuck?
What are you talking about? I'm telling you, my
Oh
building cohort, I'd have sent them to their death.
Nah, your
alright?
cohort's got nothing against mine, mate.
What are you
Mine's a lot
talking about?
better.
What are you
We're going through
talking
really
about?
well.
Man, cohort Lima's where it's at. Join us.
Another round, gentlemen?
Yeah, give me another. No. And those bloody builders sure do know how to fall off a building.
Personally, I think everything is kind of falling apart.
Oh yeah. But there's groups to take care of it.
Ender, what is he even doing? Just stalling?
I don't know. At least when the Baron meeting happens, it'll work out. Anyways, let's finish that goddamn castle.
Fuck yeah!
That sounds fantastic, Seth.
Guys, I think there's something you might want to see.
Is it a bomb or something?
Well, it looks pretty important.
It's a box.
Who's it from?
I saw that it's from Bernie, so it's probably related to the move he and Ender are planning.
Alright. All Bastion of Peace and Allied High Council. This message is extremely confidential, so will contain limited details. Meet at, and there's some coordinates here, 3 hours before dawn.
And I'm gonna need a second.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Clown conspiracy is exhausting.
Manhattan, Sagi, what are you guys doing here? What the fuck?
Oh, no. No, what are you guys doing here?
Yeah! Aren't you guys supposed to be, I don't know, running a country?
We got an important message, though clearly you both don't look like you're in good condition.
Nah, we're fine. If it's serious, we're getting sober instantly.
That's not how that works.
Anyways, you both need to come with us. There's a specific location we need to go to, and we don't have much time.
Yeah, Sidefall is right. This is too important to miss.
Alright, let's go. I just need to rest on the way there.
The invites have been sent.
And now, we wait. Looks like everyone is here. Let's get started then, shall we? Let us first be clear as to why we are all here. As you all are aware, global tensions are at their boiling point, and a world war seems nearly inevitable. The leaders we have brought here have shown us their desires to maintain peace. This gathering is one of our last hopes for preserving as many lives as possible.
That being said, we will now open the floor to everyone to explain their respective situation.
Yeah, a lot went down today in the jungle that might cause future problems.
We should start with that then.
Long story short, there was a terrorist attack not far from our own faction's territory. This was known as the Yorkshire Incident.
Long story long, a rival faction of the Sea People, the Yorkshire, created a pitfall trap to attempt to kill their leadership. The trap failed to kill its targets, but it cost the lives of 7 people regardless.
And how does that relate to you guys?
That's where it gets complicated. We managed to gather enough information to know of the attack in advance. We chose not to act on this information due to our, well, rocky relationship with the Sea People and their methods of government.
And since the attack, word is spread of our inaction, and we don't think this is going to end well for us.
Do you think this will cause a war? Would you be able to stop it before it went that far?
That's the thing. we don't know. We have other allied factions within the jungle, but it doesn't seem like they're too thrilled about us at the moment.
We will have to come back to this. We should hear from the other islands first, in order to find how best to avoid war. Sidefall?
Oh, well, it's relatively tame over here in Plains, relative to what you guys are going through over there. But I will say, it seems like Pandaris is seeking to cause some small conflicts.
Sidefall, what do you mean by small conflicts?
They've been acting strangely in general. They've shown an increased interest in attacking Aculon, despite not having any obvious reason to. I'm sure you've heard about this by now.
No kidding.
Anyways, it kind of seems like they're seeking international recognition and seem keen on doing anything in their power to get attention. They even put me on some bogus trial for a baseless accusation of terrorism today, and they didn't even win.
What?
If I might add, I traveled to Dead Island, but I did notice Pandaris are trying to claim the entire island.
Yeah, I saw some Aculon Knights were also harvesting resources there, and I even heard rumors of netherite on the island.
I heard that too.
Well, even if that is true, we have bigger concerns at the moment, such as Aculon and the potential jungle civil war.
Isn't there anything for the desert? I'm sorry to interrupt, but I don't see anyone here representing them.
I have gotten into contact with Theria for possible alliance, since I know a good amount of their members in council, but they are currently in a national dispute.
Yeah, speaking of which, does anyone know anything about the Sultanate's assassination?
Oh yeah, didn't one of the traitors approach you, Sidefall?
Yes, actually. Zamta, Davrin, and Optimist reached out to me, seeking asylum within UPS.
Jeez, I didn't know it was all of them.
This could be huge for us. I'm pretty sure they're extremely strong fighters, and they fight heavily for freedom.
That's true. I think many of us here, as well as myself, have had some ties with them in the past. I think you should allow them to seek refuge, Sidefall. I assume this is on the down low?
Yeah, only a few members know about this. However, I assume the killers' identities are known to world leaders.
That could be an issue, especially if anyone obtains that information and hunts them down. If we did team with them, they could find us out.
Wait a second. If the Sultanate has collapsed, that's not good for our emigration plan.
That's actually a massive problem for us, yeah. We were planning to use the potential Aculon Sultan alliance as our scapegoat, because all of our actual grievances with Aculon are incredibly specific to us, while an unpopular opinion of the Sultanate was pretty widespread.
Speaking about our true problems, it's far more likely we'll die by suspicion from Aculon than any other threat.
I don't necessarily think so. I refuse to believe they'd be that rash and violent over the discomfort of us few, especially because we would make it clear that we meant them no harm.
I'm not convinced. We need a new plan. We need something that could almost guarantee that attacking us would be more of a problem than just letting us be.
We should have a bear meeting, just confronting all the current issues of Aculon peacefully for everyone to discuss.
I agree with that, but I believe there is another option, or perhaps an add-on to that plan. But it's a long shot.
What's your plan?
We could try and get Turkey to join us.
What's one guy gonna do?
How is the addition of Turkey gonna make you safer?
You don't understand. Turkey is the single most beloved person in all of Aculon. The people will follow him. Gaining his endorsement could show Ilanilo and the Knights that it is truly only them against the rest of Aculon. This man is extremely dedicated towards ensuring the people are in good hands. Also, killing him would instantly cause loyalty to shift away from the new emperor.
It's definitely a risky move though. If things go well, it's a massive advantage, but if it doesn't, the whole bastion could be uprooted.
Then we have a decent chance. It wasn't hard to notice Turkey's somber demeanor during Ilanilo's coronation. I think he also knew that the power shift would not be good for the empire.
Then we need to act on this now. We're running out of time already. Do you think you guys could work together on trying to sort out the jungle while we go and try our luck?
I mean, we can try, but you guys need to go now. The sun will rise soon.
Don't worry about us right now. We can hold on for tonight and tomorrow.
I think we have time before things truly get ugly here. You guys don't have that.
We'll meet in a few days, and hopefully news will spread about the truth of Aculon.
Alright then, let's leave now.
Who's there?
It's, Ender. Is it alright if we come inside?
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that I'm busy at the moment. Come back tomorrow.
I'm afraid we don't have time for that. This is extremely important.
I'm afraid I can't help you right now. I lost a dear friend today, and I need some time.
Well, you're going to lose a whole lot more if you don't help us right now.
Please, come in. Quickly. Close the door behind you. Now, what's the matter?
So, you're no stranger to the atrocities being executed by the Knights, no doubt.
Yes, I'm aware of their habits.
We have reason to believe they will continue to increase aggression under Ilanilo.
Turkey, I don't know if you understand, but his tyrannical rule is literally driving our empire into the ground.
Gentlemen, I understand your concern, but I'm afraid I'm no longer in charge. I'm not entirely sure what I can do.
That's where we disagree. Whether you hold any titular power or not, you still have the people on your side. And that's why we need you to force change.
And given the tense state of the Empire right now, we need as much public reinforcement as we can get.
Are you all insinuating a revolution? Is that what you mean?
Well, not really. That would be a path of last resort. We're hoping to publicly declare all of the issues that Akulon has gained.
We come to you because we fear that our simple declaration will be interpreted as treason. We need the support of the silenced people.
I see. How do you intend to bring the people to your cause?
Well, that's the issue. We know that too many people stand to gain from reporting us, and we also know that the Knights have many connections. So we're put in a place where we can't exactly directly share our plan, but can only gather popular opinions from speaking to other citizens quietly.
That makes sense. It is a dangerous plot, but I understand where you all are coming from. I've been at the side of Ilanilo for a very long time. He means well, I assure you, and even so, I have had my doubts in his leadership. Giving the title of Emperor to him was more difficult than I thought it would be. I felt as if I was giving my own child away.
So, do you think that there's a chance you could reason with Ilanilo personally, given your history with him? If there's any way to avoid a public scene, it would be far better.
No. No, I'm afraid that's not possible.
Well, why not?
Well, as I've said before, me and Ilanilo have a history. In my time of knowing him, I've never known him as someone to step aside when a problem arises. While his heart is in the right place, with him being surrounded by blind support, my words would just be falling on deaf ears.
Ah, yes. I know a little thing or two about working with Ilanilo.
Well, he would be forced to listen to a massive chunk of his subject.
But regardless, do we have your support?
This is what the people would want. Although I am unsure of what the outcome of this will be, I believe it is worth a shot. Gentlemen, I'm with you.
Okay, so here is the plan. I prepared a speech that I'll read in a Baron meeting.
Ander, do you have any spare armor by chance?
Oh, I actually told Nemui to show up here, but is there anything else you need?
How was the Bastion meeting last night?
Well, we managed to get Turkey involved, and plans are being set to leave soon. There was supposed to be a Baron meeting today, but Elanilo delayed it for an unspecified reason.
Alright, well, good luck. I'll talk to Nemui wherever he is, and get our cohort some gear for when we leave. Good luck with the Baron meeting. I won't be able to attend. See ya. Oh, hey, Nem-senpai.
Ender, I heard you need gear?
Oh, yeah, actually, I do. So, do you have any diamond armor by chance? Or any diamonds to spare?
I gotcha. I have some spare armor and I'll enchant that for you.
Oh, thanks, Canary. I really do appreciate it. I couldn't get armor from the Knights or high-ranking supply, so I was gonna go mining.
Really? That's weird. No worries though. Also, wasn't there supposed to be some kind of Baron meeting today?
Oh, yeah, it's being delayed for some reason, though.
Alright, well, I can give you this. I don't have full diamond for you right now, but I'm down to help mine some with you.
Nah, why not? Sure.
Alright, we'll meet with the other members at the mines.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go.
I'm beginning to get a little concerned.
Why? It's only been like 10 minutes.
That's true, and I know there's a lot happening for Aculon right now, but something just feels off about it this time.
They're probably trying to sort out the Pandaris situation right now. Maybe they're talking with them, and it's taking longer than they expected.
I guess that makes sense. I'm not entirely sure why I'm so worried. We have so many cards in our favor now.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident we'll be fine. However, I still think that going in with extra gear will help anyways.
Heh. Speaking of which...
Nice find. But again, regardless of how much we feel secure, we should never let our guard down.
Of course, I'm too tense to do that anyways. Not to mention, it would be way more of a stretch to think that the 5 of us there would even be remotely capable of trying anything violent, nor do we even have a history of that kind of behavior.
What makes you think they'll jump to these conclusions?
Well, it's about what Turkey told us last night. He said that despite how much he cares about him, he knows that Elanilo is not someone who thinks in the long term. Even though our plan might be helpful for everyone, he might see it as an immediate threat before he sees it as a temporary loss.
Well, I guess we have no choice but to pray that won't be the case this time. With so much weight on his response, he should know that getting this wrong will likely get himself killed.
Unfortunately, yes. Elanilo isn't an idiot, but with that being said, we must prepare for any outcome. The fate of the Snow Island will be decided today.
We should head up. Even if the meeting isn't starting yet, we should at least forge our new gear and be close for when we are called into the castle.
Great work, guys. I need to check on the others. But the Knights have me on heavy surveillance with Drew constantly watching what I do.
Canary, Ender, Elanilo wants all barons and administration to meet at the castle for discussion about the Iron Torch.
Barons and administrators, please report to the castle for an important meeting.
You ready?
And so it begins.
Hear ye. All barons, Duke Turkey, and fellow knights have now come together to speak with Emperor Elanulo about the Iron Torch. Elanulo, would you please start the conversation? Yeah.
So before we begin, sorry to interrupt. I have a special thing I want to do real quick. So it'll only take like a minute maybe. So the barons, if I tell you, just like back up to Whale Milk, you go, Rockcrash, you go, Applewood's back, Zakano's back, Erie back, did I say that right?
Something's
also
not
Alan
right.
back, into and back, Spider. Okay,
Yep.
You back with them. Okay, is that everybody along the
I think, yeah.
Alright, no, Soggy, you stay up. Soggy, Bernie,
Surely they
Suffers.
won't.
Is there any other barons? Okay.
Hello.
Why is he on a
Leave.
boat up there?
Actually, can the rest of you maybe move to like maybe the rest? Alright, the rest of you guys move to the sides.
But where do we run?
Is it good, Alani?
Yeah, it's
Sure it
good.
doesn't look
Yeah,
bad.
it's good.
Alright, now.
Kill them! Kill them! Kill all the traitors!
My god. Wait, what? What's happening?
Everyone move!
Wait. We'll play.
Seth, on the way now!
Rigid lions dressed in suits, we don't get there. Fancy shoes and a ton of taboos at best. But the conscience are out of time. You're a powered battery, don't get in line.
What? There's no international conflict.
That's good to know.
Come on, start a riot. When you look, we didn't do much.
No, we didn't. You acted with dense bricks. We don't know what just happened or how we got here.
No, yeah, Bernie is right. All of us were being attacked.
What?
Yeah, chased by knights and Elanulo. The last thing I saw was me being struck down by a sword, but now I'm here.
Wait, if you were being attacked, then that means they must have known about the plan.
The leak was toast. He came up to me the night before the Baron meeting today and asked to join. I don't know how he figured it out or why he asked, but I assume he was just told a rumor. He then told me he wanted to overthrow Elon since he disliked the new administration, but he knew Drew was extremely loyal and heard rumors about a group trying to leave. He asked for my assistance, and he only went to me because he trusted me and knew that I wouldn't report him. I rejected helping him, and then gave me a stern look and walked away.
Why didn't you tell us about this beforehand?
There was too much going on. I was thinking about the meeting, why it was delayed so much, and Still having to act normal, it just didn't cross my mind. They barely gained any information on us, though. That still doesn't answer the question of how they knew.
There had to have been an inside spy.
But that doesn't make any sense. Everyone at that meeting or anyone who knew of the members were either slaughtered or missing in action. It's borderline impossible for anyone there to be a spy. Maybe I'm underestimating them and there was a spy, but that doesn't explain why they chose to kill us.
Oh my god. Manhattan and I went to a tavern one night. We must have not been thinking straight.
Soggy, what are you just now about to tell us?
I think we were blabbering about leaving Aculon and saying how the Empire was falling apart.
Soggy?
Hey! It's not like we didn't tell them anything useful. It was just our real thoughts everyone else doesn't express.
Well, regardless, this isn't just a small war effort anymore.
What do you mean?
Didn't you hear? I mean, you quote-unquote died, and it's been hours since you guys had that meeting. The Aculon Defense Pact formed, and nations have requested to join Bastion of Peace. What Aculon has done is create an international conflict, one that could very well be the result of the end. Aculon is bleeding right now. There's flocks of former citizens leaving the snow and popping up everywhere. We in UPS are still expecting many more to arrive today.
Oh my god. The others. Zoffers, Manhattan, our cohorts, Nemoy.
Don't worry, we've heard from some citizens that they've seen them alive and are laying low. They'll head up here when they can. Seth and the council will assist you soon. I gotta head back. Good luck, you guys.
I think before we do anything, we should change out of these clothes.
100%.
You guys have fun. I'm gonna get some gear and see if anyone else from Aculon is here.
Looking good.
Thanks. It looks miles better than that scruffy Baron coat.
Almighty told me what happened. I'm glad you guys are okay.
Yeah, can't describe what happened, but we're somehow alive. And we have a lot to get done in a short amount of time.
Yep. I'm sure Almighty told you this already, but we have people pouring into UPS in here. So, I'm going to get you guys geared, and it's probably best for you two to lay low since we don't want Aculon and spies to know you're alive.
Then let's bounce. Hey.
Is there a problem?
Yes, but not in the way you think.
Just to put it simply, we don't think we will be joining this fight.
Wait, what? Why?
Don't panic. It's not that we don't support you, but we just... I don't think we'll be able to fight alongside you.
We started this organization to avoid things like this. The whole point was to get away from war, not stand on the front lines.
Times have changed. As long as the Knights remain in power and the Aculon Empire stands, there will never be peace.
While your words do make sense, they do not change my mind.
Me neither.
But what will you two do?
Well, we have plans to create a shelter, or otherwise a place people can call home. We found this island in the jungle not far from here, isolated from the war.
I've sent information about the island to the people still in Aculon. We will both be waiting here to make sure they get settled.
Well, we do have people from Aculon and refugees from the desert, and also the jungle. If any come here, I'll send them to you. The others will stay and fight with us, while some can remain here with you guys.
Then we will welcome them too.
Great. We'll make sure the attack on Aculon succeeds. In the meantime, it would be best if you two were in charge of establishing and maintaining shelter during the war.
Well, we're expecting a couple of cohort Charlie members to arrive any minute now. We should head back.
Agreed. I've missed those too.
I'll see you guys soon.
Stay safe.
Adios.
SAPS, the Bastion of Peace War Council, requested Theria to meet at their headquarters in Jungle.
Alright. We saw this coming considering the bloodshed on Snow Island and the other desert nations already siding with Aculon. We'll send Jofiel as the representative. I have to remain here due to some urgent desert matters.
I'll grab him and we'll head there ASAP.
Bernie!
What's going on?
The Knights. I saw them at Dead Island. They're likely looking for you in Ender, since the news broke out that you three are alive.
Damn it! We need to inform the others that the Knights might be actively looking for us. Thanks for telling me. But for now, stay here and we'll lay low. Hey! Manhattan!
What?
I need you to head to the Seth Citadel and inform the leaders about the Knights.
Ugh. Fine, but I'm finishing this lighthouse when I get back.
Of course.
Ender!
Oh, Manhattan. Hey.
The Knights are possibly looking for you. We ran into them near BP and aren't sure, but you should hide for your safety.
Look, if this is true, I doubt they... What's going on?
Some of our members went to Aculon without telling us and attempted to destroy their stash of instant damage arrows.
They did what? Well, did it work?
Yeah, there's still a villager who sells the harming trades though. Even with the source temporarily destroyed, they're still gonna obtain those arrows.
Did everyone get out safely? Are they being chased?
Well, yes.
There's a second raid party to kill the villager who contains the arrows.
But they returned successful.
Just let me know next time.
Will do.
The gladiator match is about to start.
Fantastic! Ender, you should totally swing by.
We have a meeting to get to, but if I have time, I'll stop by.
Alright. Glad. We'll see you soon.
See ya.
See ya. And good luck.
Thank you for coming. The leaders of Bastion of Peace, Pandaris, New Amazon, Daria, and unaffiliated citizens form Big Alliance.
That's such a stupid name, by the way.
Ah, it's fire.
Bernie's right. That really is a dumb name.
Okay, true. But think of the intimidation.
Leaders! Come on, we must discuss.
As much as I would love to bicker more about what our name is, I think that is the least of our concerns. We need to be talking strategy and diplomacy for the coming war and actually figure out who's on our side and who's not.
Well, regarding the jungle, they all hate us. Our only ally from that island is the Liberty Legion, but they're only joining us because of what we're fighting for. They still dislike us.
Pandaris and UPS together lead the majority of the plains. That cancels out the large jungle contingent. We're organized as well, which will keep it an even playing field.
But wait, what about the desert? Haven't they been locked in conflict for a while now?
Reports say that the desert will stay neutral and not join anyone. However, I've seen desert nations allied with Akulon directly. Such examples include Tuituji and other desert nations.
Your situation is very similar to ours, Seth. Many of the desert nations despised us and joined Akulon's forces simply to spite us. At this point, Thera is the largest desert nation, but that only means it stands divided.
Some of the Soldner refugees joined us, while others fled to Akulon and joined the fight with them, so we're not sure about their loyalty.
We do have New Amazon, more specifically Davrit, Zamta, and Optimus. I think we can agree that having them is far more useful than having any other small faction.
Agreed.
Agreed.
True, but regarding the snow, it's literally all of the snow biome.
With some exceptions, of course. There's Blue Cross, and the SGAA will remain neutral, as well as the Akulon defectors who stayed to help us even further.
Regarding that, how do we handle the constant flow of new Akulon defectors? And how do we identify ones who stay at Akulon? Who would they even travel with?
Well, all anti-Akulon citizens would be classified as Division Gingwan. Under the Bastion of Peace, there's no way we can fully expect everyone to be loyal, and there are most definitely spies in all allied nations, not just BP.
It's just something we all have to deal with. Anyone at Akulon truly helping us will show up at that moment.
Looks like we may have an even fight. That's a first.
If we're evenly matched, then we definitely need a good strategy for this. We can't just march into Akulon and expect to win by bashing heads against their walls.
Ender has a plan, actually. He discussed it with some of us already. We think it's probably our best chance of victory.
Well, many of us know Akulon, along with their allies, defenses, and inside contacts, but we think it should work.
Alright, let's hear it then.
Please be sure to comment though if it needs any adjustment. After that, we'll review and announce limited details to the entire alliance. Here's the plan. We'll have our combined armies attack as one concentrated force to break into the city. The goal will be to take the village outposts, then take the quartermaster center. After taking the city, we will reach the outside of the castle. Here, we should have the majority of our army storm the front gate and force everyone into the Iron Torch, killing or taking any of their forces hostage.
If there are both elite and regular troops constantly on the ground, we'll have as many people as possible distracting them. Sometimes elites can try to kill them and pick them off, while multiple teams strike from different angles to breach and seize the torch. Finally, the main advantage we have here is our spies. There are a few known spies to you all, and it's possible they're already known by the enemy.
That's why there are 3 more spies that will be in the Iron Torch. Only Kanuki, Melting, and Ender will know of their identities. This is a vital security measure. I hope you all understand. Regardless, their orders are to blow up the Iron Torch or surprise any Akulon officials. Once they make their move, we breach the tower and take it. Any objections or questions to this plan?
I think it's a good plan, but how can we ensure everyone will listen to our orders? Many of our citizens have effectively been drafted and with no combat experience.
We can't. The people aren't obligated to fight in this war. They chose to be here, to fight with or against us, if they choose to fight at all. While there's no way to guide or control everyone in the Coalition's army, they can listen to what we have to say, and as long as many understand what we're trying to do and listen, then I'd say that is as much as we can do.
Besides, it's mainly just our elites and council members that need to know the plan.
Anything you want to add, Alpha?
I've been an extremely loyal member to Akulon. Perhaps too loyal. I believed in it at first, but it isn't the same as it once was. So many of us left Akulon, and not just because of the death of Turkey, but the death of both freedom and justice. Many still fear the consequences of fighting back or fleeing. While I may not fully agree with taking such aggressive action, even as a last resort, I will stand by with many others the decisions of what you all make. You chose to be here, to potentially die here, just to help our people.
Yes, the people of the plains stand with you.
UPS and many others have been with you since the start. This is no longer just your fight. This involves everyone.
While many of us may have joined mere days before the battle, we're proud to fight alongside the Alliance.
I think it's time we tell the people.
Indeed.
Good luck.
I'll gather the remaining citizens and refugees with Bernie. We'll be counting on you, so do not let us down.
We'll try our best.
Gather the people and spread the word.
We will attack tomorrow.
The meeting is adjourned.
Alright, let's go.
You know, everything here might be gone tomorrow, or we'll have no one here to enjoy it.
Well, that may be true, but the view, the nation, the people, it really is something. The calm before the storm. the ground, knight on the ground, knight on the ground, knight on the ground. There's multiple knights on the ground, left side of the castle. Toast is right here.
Yeah, get him.
Left of the castle, left of the castle, on the ground, on the ground.
Use your bow on him. Everybody use your bow.
Multiple people stay on me with Toast. Multiple people go to red. Everybody else stay together. 600, negative 500.
Drew and Toast are together. They're going to the castle. They're going back to the coast. They're going back to the coast.
Are people storming the torch right now?
Yes, we're on the top.
Alright, let's go, 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 go! Let us know, everyone go to the town, go to the town, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go!
Let's go. Yeah, guys, get to the town.
We stay on them no matter what this time. Yeah, they're right here, they're right here. Town, town, town.
We're heading to the coast.
Please don't break cover.
Red is stuck in powdered snow.
Behind, follow behind you, behind, follow behind you.
You see a fucking light? Pull some people and go.
Toast and lamp have run in.
Player name. 200 Minecraft players.
Oh wait, we should just
focus anyone who drops down. Oh, there goes Potato, he said. We might win this.
There's gotta be a way to outsmart Ish. There's gotta be a way we can throw something in.
He's a knockback, he's a knockback.
Bruh.
Oh!
Only we know.
I will not fail.
The war was the end for many. After Akulon fell, many of its citizens ran to neighboring nations and the Bastion of Peace. Lives were lost on both sides, and with the fall of Elanilo and its administration, Akulon was declared a sovereign state, and would be a neutral-free zone for anyone to visit and rebuild. Memorials and graveyards were constructed to honor those who were lost in the war, as well as a variety of builders to help rebuild the castle to what it once was. But there still were unresolved conflicts.
Oh, finally.
We thought you froze to death or something.
So, how have things been since you got back?
Well, most of the stuff around here was left unattended, so we've mostly been cleaning up.
Don't forget about the stragglers.
What does she mean?
Of course, we've been looking around and seeing a few Akulon sympathizers here and there, but we managed to keep them away for the most part.
The knights have been around here? I can imagine the few.
Yo, was that Ender? Great work out there today. I'll see you around.
Well, thank you! I can imagine that the remaining knights have been sticking together. Have they tried anything?
Yeah, they've been together, but they haven't tried anything despite being spotted around here. And there's a task force that's looking to apprehend them, though.
There's also the other jungle factions.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating.
I thought you all made up, though. I mean, there were jungle nations fighting with and against us. Akulon was supposed to end the majority of all conflicts.
In our case, that hasn't happened.
They really only agreed to work with us because they were somehow smart enough to see that Akulon was the greater evil there.
So, even after everything that happened, they're still going to try and kill you?
Unfortunately, yes. They still want our heads because of the Yorkshire incident, despite us not hurting any of them directly.
We're also pretty sure they have plans to attack us in the near future, so it's a fun thing to look forward to.
Do you think Sidefall or anyone else from the other islands could help?
We have actually heard from them, but we got the impression they are very much still preoccupied over in the plains.
Hey, Ender!
I hope construction's going well.
Yeah, Pleb is almost done with the Citadel. Regarding our people, we have enough supplies and organization to last, and we should be able to defend from any attack.
Unless, of course, the Knights come in guns blazing with a bunch of rebels and opposing jungle nations.
Ah, well, I'll be sure to notify the Bastion of Peace to be on standby in case you guys are attacked. I'm actually heading over there after our conversation ends.
Well, guess we should end it here then. Sorry we couldn't be as much use regarding the plains and desert.
Yeah, desert is completely wild right now. It's filled with neutral zones and lasting internal conflicts.
Guessing peace didn't begin after the war, eh?
Right, well, we better head back. Graham and Seth, you guys have a honeymoon to go to.
Ah, yes!
We'll see you later, Ender. Good luck with everything.
Alright, guys. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
As I traveled to the Bastion of Peace, I reflected on our goals, our accomplishments, and would soon learn of the international conflicts. As told by Seth,
the jungle remains who still seek vengeance after the war to murder the Seth Citadel were dealt with. After having support from the Bastion of Peace and with the fleeing jungle forces being apprehended by the Knights, since the Knights' true intentions were to hunt down any international enemies who still wish to cause harm. With these events, the jungle was finally united.
Plains had a few conflicts of their own. UPS and Pandaros finished a civil war, and a revolution that would ultimately establish the Plains as one. After the conflict, Aprate, Seth, Ender, and I established a business under Solip named 7-Eleven.
As far as the desert goes, Theria and the Sultanate, along with the rest of the desert, was seized by the International Peace Council due to the amount of desert people lost in the war. The desert was overall considered a wasteland, having some ongoing disputes, though negotiations were made to end the conflict.
regarding the snow biome, the Akulon exterior was cleaned and parts of the interior refurbished, though the castle itself would be abandoned after many attempts to resurrect it, and would stand as a symbol. The snow itself had many developing villages and would eventually be established as the new Akulon Republic. The International Peace Council was created to monitor all conflicts. This ensured no nation would ever be able to expand and not to repeat history. The knights were eventually captured, and a trial was held on the Bastion of Peace Island. Many wars and battles were fought. Many challenges stood in the way of our opposition and our own. The true question is, how many more wars have to be fought to bring balance and peace everywhere? So what happens now?
Closure.
The end of an era.